The streets of Paris were cold and dark as Julia DuPont made her way through the alleys. She had one goal: to find the black diamond, the rarest and most dangerous gem in the world. It wasn't just about its value. The diamond was cursed. 2 years ago, her older brother Lucas, an archaeologist, discovered the black diamond during a dig in Egypt. He didn't believe the stories about the curse. But soon after he took the diamond, things changed. His behavior became strange. He had nightmares, saw strange visions, and most terrifying of all, his eyes slowly turned white. Right before he disappeared, his eyes had lost all their color. Now Julia was hunting for the black diamond, hoping that if she found it, she could bring her brother back. She had followed clues all the way to Paris, where an illegal auction for cursed items was happening that night. Rumor had it, the black diamond would be up for sale. The auction was in an old mansion outside the city. Julia slipped inside, blending in with the crowd of shady buyers, people who weren't afraid of the curse or the dangers that came with it. The room was dim, and the mood tense as the auctioneer brought out the black diamond. The room fell silent. The diamond was even more mesmerizing than Julia imagined. It was pitch black, but seemed to suck in all the light around it. Just looking at it made her feel uneasy. She was about to move closer when suddenly, the lights in the room went out. Panic spread through the crowd. In the dark, people shouted, pushing and shoving. Julia grabbed a flashlight from her bag and turned it on. That's when she saw something that made her freeze. Standing by the auctioneer's stand was a man. His eyes were completely white. "Lucas," Julia whispered in shock. The man stared at her, and though his eyes were empty, she knew it was her brother. He held the black diamond in his hand, a sad smile on his face. Without a word, he turned and ran out the back door. Julia chased after him, her mind racing. She had finally found him, but he was different, haunted by the curse. She followed him to an old, abandoned church at the edge of town. Lucas went inside, and Julia wasn't far behind. Inside the church, the air felt heavy, like something bad was about to happen. Lucas stood at the front, still holding the diamond. "You shouldn't have come, Julia," he said quietly, without turning around. "I tried to fight it, but it's too strong. The diamond controls everything now." Julia's heart sank. "We can fix this. We can get rid of it. Lucas, just give me the diamond." He shook his head. "It's not that simple. The diamond, it's alive. It feeds on people's souls. And now, it's feeding on mine." Suddenly, the black diamond began to glow. Lucas cried out, dropping to his knees as the diamond floated out of his hand and into the air. It spun faster and faster, glowing brighter with each second. Julia tried to reach for her brother, but a strange force held her back. The diamond was pulling everything toward it, like it was drawing in all the energy around them. She could feel it draining her strength, but she wouldn't give up. She had to save Lucas. With a bright flash, the diamond exploded into a cloud of black smoke, knocking Julia off her feet. When she opened her eyes, the church was dark again. The diamond was gone, and so was Lucas. Julia sat in the cold, empty church, tears streaming down her face. She had come so close, but now her brother was lost again. Yet, deep down, she knew this wasn't the end. The black diamond was still out there, and until it was destroyed, it would continue to take lives. Julia stood up, wiping her tears. She couldn't give up. Her journey wasn't over yet.